You know, I just love to see these kind of faces. I love when it's verdict day. Yup, these tears is something about these tears that makes me happy. Especially when you have these evil people go around and target people just because of the color of their skin, because they think they're the chosen people and they are better than everybody else. So these two monsters that you're looking at on the screen, and yeah, let me say it again, these two evil monsters that you're looking at on the screen, the guy name is, the guys identify as Jose Torres, right? Jose Torres. Do not let that last name fool you, y'all. Jose Torres. Don't let the Torres fool you. And the lady, the girl, the monster girl, is identified as Kayla Ray Norton, right? Torres is 26. Norton, which is a female, is 25 years old, right? Pretty much old enough to know what the hell they doing, right? To know when they messing with people not to, right? So, in 2015, these two decided to join a group of racists running around Georgia targeting and tormenting people because of the color of their skin. So one day they decide to go around waving. The name of the group was Respect the Flag. That's the name of their stupid group. Respect the Flag. So one day they decided to drove around in a convoy of pickup trucks, flying all kind of Confederate flags throughout Douglas County, Florida. The group now decided to target a family having a backyard barbecue slash birthday party for an 8-year-old child. They decided to target this group of people. Now, if you Google their name, the videos are all out there. So, but I can't put the video here. I'm sure you know why, for copyright purposes, right? They decided to target this group of people. They pointed weapons at them. They threatened them. They yell all kind of racial slur at them. I mean, this is a birthday party, so you know there was a lot of kids there. This is what these monsters and their friend showed up and did, right? Anyway, the cops was called, and I was shocked. I was surprised. It took them a while, but a couple months later, these two monsters was arrested, and they charged them with violating the Georgia Street Gang Terrorism Prevention Act and making a terrorist threat. They went to trial. They took it to trial. I heard they did get an offer, and they said they wasn't taking it. They're taking it to trial because you know when these people do these evil things, oftentimes they get away with it because of the color of their skin. Sadly, but it's true. If you live in America, you don't know, right? Anyway, juror find them both guilty, guilty on everything. Norton, which is the female, was sentenced to 15 years in prison with 6 years to serve in prison and 9 years on probation. Her partner, Mr. Jose, received a 20-year sentence with 13 years to serve in prison. They say he was a primary aggressor. Hell no, he was not. You know what got them? Come on now, if you watch the movies from the 80s, from in the 1800s and the 1700s, we know what them white girl tears are like. And that's what she did. She was more aggressive than he was. She was running the show. I bet you she was even telling him what to do. The hatred was coming out of every pores on her body than even him. But you know, she cried in beautiful tears in court, and you know, they felt sorry for her. Oh my God. No, she was more evil than he is. So if they gave him 20 years, she should have got 20 years too. They should have got the same amount because they both was doing the same damn thing. But like I said, you know, them tears work. Them blonde hair, blue eyes, we know how it go. And it's sad to say. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when these clowns come out of prison, but I do hope people continue to post their face on social media. And I know a lot of you guys going to say, oh, they served their time. Guess what? You see them kids that they traumatized that day by pointing weapon in their face. These kids are at a birthday party. That little boy, 8-year-old boy with that, it was his birthday, and they show up there with rifle and calling him all kind of N-words. He's traumatized for the rest of his life. So you know what? These two monsters need to pay for this for the rest of their life. That's how I look at it. You want to make hatred a part of your life? Guess what? Keep it forever. We're going to remind you how wicked and how hateful you are. So guess what? Continue to post their photos. Because when you do evil and wicked things to people who have never done anything to you, never, you just hate them because of the color of their skin. Stuff like this need to be posted, and the social media, and thank God for social media, need to continue to make them famous. Don't give them 15 minutes of fame. Give them forever fame. Okay? So, Mr. What's your name? Jose Torres. Don't make the last name fool you, like I said. And Kayla Ray Norton. I hope y'all live a miserable life for the rest of your life for what y'all did to those kids that day at that birthday party. People that was just minding their business and wasn't doing anything or even looking at y'all. Y'all went up to these people home with Confederate flags, waving rifles at them, threatening them, all kind of racial slur just because of the color of their skin. These people didn't even know y'all. These people didn't even look at y'all, but that's what y'all did. So I hope y'all pay for this for the rest of your life. Hatred, listen, hatred never wins. Y'all might think y'all getting away with it, but it never wins. There's too many people out there with love in their heart, pure love in their heart, all sides of the scale. Black, white, Spanish, doesn't matter what color they are. There's many people out there with love in their heart. So you see, the couple bad apples is not going to take over the rest that is out there. That is just love from their heart, not because of the color of their skin or the color of your skin. No judgmental at all. So guess what? We're going to continue to expose these two criminals right here, these two monsters right here. And let's continue to pray for those kids who these two monsters traumatized that day. And hopefully they're doing well. Hopefully, because of that experience, they haven't decided to dislike, or hate one group of people just because of that. Because we do know there's wonderful people on each race, in every race and culture out there. We do know there's some bad one, like Kayla Ray and what's his name? Jose Torres. We do know. All right? Let me know what you think.